I've made one of these videos before, but honestly, I wasn't even the best at the AK back then. I just knew how to improve, and now I've proved that through that method and the new methods I'm going to be showing you in this video, you can actually get your AK spray from being a little bit above average to godly. And anyway, let's get into it. So you're sitting there with an AK and a wall, ready to practice your AK spray, and the first thing you should obviously do is know exactly what you're dealing with. You have to know the spray pattern to know what you're counteracting. So ADS on the wall and just hold it down and you'll see the spray pattern reveals itself. So this is the entire spray pattern, and on the screen I'm going to be showing you the exact pattern which you have to move your mouse across your mouse pad. If the spray pattern is going like this, then your mouse is going to have to go like this. Pretty much the exact opposite, as if you flipped it twice. That is exactly where you're going to have to move your mouse to counteract this spray pattern. And it's a pretty easy spray pattern once you understand it, as only the first 4 bullets are that tricky. It's kind of like a lightning bolt, and then it's mostly like a left turn and a straight line, and it goes into the next straight line, and the last bullets I wouldn't worry about, as they're kind of irrelevant after shooting like 25 bullets anyway. But yeah, essentially the spray pattern isn't too hard once you get the understanding. Now I'm not saying it's easy to perfect it, but I'm saying it's easy to get an understanding of how it works and work towards getting it better and better. Knowing how to practice is a pretty difficult question, as there are so many different skill levels, but I'm going to tell you how to start when you're low, how to start when you're a medium skill level, and how to start when you're at a decently high skill level. And I'm going to start off with low. If you have pretty much no understanding of the spray pattern and you've barely sprayed it in Rust, then you're just going to need to gain that, a basic level of understanding, and do that by hopping into combat tags and looking at that red line kind of graph that I showed you, and just try and draw that on your mouse pad. Pretend that your mouse is a pencil and that your mouse pad is a piece of paper, and try and get that exactly how I put it up on the screen, and you're pretty much going to get a pretty good understanding of how the spray pattern works and exactly how to counteract it. And now for a medium skill level. You understand how it works, and you understand kind of what you have to do, but you just need something which you can do to practice it over and over again, to get it into muscle memory and to perfect the little turns. And I would say hop into combat tags and spray the character, try and hit as many shots as you can, and if you can possibly, record the footage, play it back in slow motion, and look exactly where you're going wrong. An alternative to this is a video that I made, showed a recoil training method, and I'll show the video up right here and I'll put it in the description, where essentially it tells you exactly where you're getting it wrong, and you can spray the target and it'll tell you exactly where your bullets are going and where they should be going, and that's really good practice. And then for the high level, honestly, if you're already doing all these things, you're pretty much doing it well enough. The only things you could do is maybe try strafing while shooting, try getting into actual 1v1s, and try things like that to get your AK spray to the next level, because honestly, when you're in game, you're never going to be standing still and shooting. If you stand still and shoot, you're a massive target for everybody else. So make sure you're strafing while shooting, and that should give you the biggest advantage possible. Alright, now for some final tips. Now, almost a week ago, I made a video called Simple Tip to Double Your AK Spray in Rust, and essentially, it's a console command which makes your AK on your screen smaller, which also makes the hard side smaller, so you can see little details in your AK spray a lot easier, and you can also see the players behind it a lot easier, and this makes spraying it a ton easier, and that's where I get the title W AK Spray. A lot of people who have used this and know about it all say that it's helped the AK spray out quite significantly, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, and I'm also going to link the video in the description. And that's going to be the final tip of this video, as I really don't like to make a 10-minute video out of something I can explain in 4 minutes, and I feel like this video is quite detailed enough, and you can honestly just practice from all the stuff I've told you in this video, and you can get as good as me, because I haven't held back in this video. I've told you everything you need to know, and there's no reason to overcomplicate it when it really is kinda simple. But anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching the video. You know, subscribe, hit the like button if you really enjoyed it, I am quite a small channel. I'm at 230 subs, and I still appreciate every single one of you guys so much. Every single subscriber I get, I feel a bit better, so yeah, thank you. I love building a community, and I really enjoy your support, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.